How's it going, everybody? I'm Nick Major, APTV Los Angeles correspondent. Today we are on the third day of South by So What down here at Grand Prairie, Texas. And next to me, I got Comeback Kid. So how we doing? You guys good?
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's
wonderful.
Cold. Wonderful on this cold. I know if you can't tell by the way that everybody's dressed, well, half of us are dressed. We got jackets on because it's freezing out here. And I was saying earlier, you guys brought the Canadian weather down here, but you've been down south, I guess. So I guess that doesn't make sense.
Well, I think in spirit we may have brought it, but yeah, we just came from like McAllen and Houston, San Antonio, Austin kind of area, so yeah, where it was much nicer than here, but yeah, this is kind of weird.
So we're on a baseball field here for this event, and baseball, of course, it's the good old American pastime. But in Canada, on the other hand, you guys are obviously known for loving your hockey, yeah. So who here loves hockey, though? Do you guys? Who's really into the hockey? Like the most of you guys? I have a feeling that.
Well, I think it's kind of out of the four of us. I think these two probably not so much into hockey, but Kyle and I. Right now,
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't followed it too much in the last couple of years, but I am a huge fan. I grew up playing the game, so.
Oh yeah, is that because then like here, every kid grows up playing t-ball and soccer.
Same.
Does every kid grow up in hockey down there?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Especially where we're from in the prairies.
Yeah. So that's a typical thing for all the kids to be out on the hockey rink and just going around with each other. So. With hockey, what do you guys think? Is it an intense game to watch on TV? Do you guys ever get really into it and scream at the TV? And in that sense, what's a better way to release your stress? Playing it through the music on stage or sitting down and watching a hockey game and just going crazy when something wrong happens?
Well, I think when you have a tight game and you're down by a goal and there's 2 or 3 minutes left, that's probably a lot more intense than whatever we do on stage, I think. For myself personally, I'm not gonna lie. It can be intense. Like if you're like in a bar or whatever in let's say like where we're from in Winnipeg, like with your friends and it's like right down to the end and you're down a goal, it's intense. Yeah.
So there's like bands here. I know that they all have a common interest, whether it be football because that's huge down here as well as baseball. Do you ever find it hard to chat with other bands about hockey?
No, it's actually funny. I think a lot of bands are actually into hockey. Like for example, like we're on tour with Downpresser right now, and during the show yesterday, the singer of Downpresser was watching the Anaheim LA game. Oh, yeah. On his he was streaming it. So, no, I think there's a lot of bands that we've gone on tour with that at least have a hockey fan or two in them.
Finally, kids have gone through high school and the amount of time that you guys put out your previous album.
Thank you for reminding us.
But you finally put it out. What's it been, 2 weeks, I think, since it dropped pretty much. And so how was it after 4 years to have a new album out? And yeah, you guys, I'd have to say your craziest, heaviest one yet.
Very rewarding.
Yeah.
Very rewarding to be playing new songs and all that because we've just been everywhere.
But since then, it's like not like you guys fall off the face of the earth for the last 4 years. You guys have been
No, we stay busy, and that's part of the reason why I think it took a while to get a record out. Is we're on the road so much, just really working it. But no, the end product came out awesome. Really stoked.
You guys, since you're constantly playing shows on the stage, you're doing live stuff all the time. And for this album, you were trying to kind of capture the essence of a live show a bit more into the album. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're always trying to do that. Andrew could probably explain that one a little better.
Yes, because I was going to say, what's the difference between just a typical studio album and then trying to bring in the live aspect of it?
I mean, I think sometimes you can you can get creative in the studio, and there's a lot of ideas that you want to get out. And sometimes I think that sometimes bands can overcompensate when they're doing that. They're doing too much that maybe they won't be able to pull off live. And I think just more so this record, we were trying to kind of imagine the way we want to feel on stage, and maybe not really like nerding out on the guitar and making sure you play every part right, but more like get some cool, simple, to the point songs that kind of, and something that'll be fun to play live and translate live and fun to play live, just feel good. An important thing for us just right now, we've been a band for a long time, is just we want to really feel it and really feel good on stage and really feel passionate about what we do. So
you guys, you got to do some more music videos for the album.
Yeah.
What about a hockey one?
Maybe. We just watched this morning this funny curling video that Jeremy did. He had some nice lines in it and stuff like some. What is it?
Nowhere.
Manitoba music curling or something. Jeremy Hebert. But yeah, I don't know. He made his acting debut, but.
But I do like the idea of a hockey one.
So you guys can get some jerseys.
Drop the gloves.
Exactly. You guys. So With the new album Die Knowing, what are there any future plans for it for you guys? Speaking of, do you have any music videos planned? Any other ones or any?
Yeah, we're probably gonna film. We just put out one called Should Know Better, and next month I think I'm just working. I was supposed to meet some guy at South by Southwest talk about it, but our friend Tom Welsh is gonna hopefully do a video for us next week or next month on our next tour for a song called Wasted Arrows, and. Really, just once you put out a record, it's just all about playing it out, and we just have a year of touring planned right now, and just try to go to as many cool places as possible with that. So
you'll be busy. If you guys spent 4 years making the last one awesome, then I'm sure you've got a long life left in Die Knowing because it just started.
Yeah.
So check it out. We got Comeback Kid here again on the last day of the South by So What Festival, and once again, I'm Nick Major, APTV Los Angeles correspondent. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Nick_Major, as well as Alternative Press at AltPress to be up to date with all the latest news and music. And thanks, guys. All right, good luck. Of course.
Appreciate it. That was fun.